Alright, hello everybody, Zaxtor99 back with another video game that just came out earlier today. It is past midnight my time. But guys, I have spent several hours in this game on its first day. I want to go ahead and thank the developer, Clap Games, for offering me a Steam key to evaluate this game for you guys. I gotta be completely honest, guys, Casino Island Simulator is better than I thought it would be. I've played a lot of these simulator games, and a couple of them that I really like the most, probably Supermarket Simulator, which exploded back in February of 2024, and then Grocery Store Simulator I really like because it gives you the ability to play co-op with, I believe, up to 3 players. And that one's even less expensive than Supermarket Simulator. It comes in at like $9 or something like that, $9 or $10. But guys, the simulator games, the Supermarket Simulator games, after a while they start to feel really not grindy, but to me they started feeling like more work, like real life work, because you're constantly having to stock shelves, you're having to do the cashiering a lot of times, you're having to stock the inventory in the back storage room and stuff like that. Well, if you played like one of those Supermarket Simulator or Grocery Store Simulator, and you're looking for a game that doesn't feel like work, where you can just kick back, a much more casual approach, then look no further than Casino Island Simulator. And I believe this game is going to make my Zaxtors any gold, because I've pretty much already got my dollar's worth. As this game, guys, comes in at less than $8 right now on Steam. It's only $9 regular price in US currency. And it's its first day. It just launched in early access. They said they plan on being early access maybe 6 months to a year. And it's going to have more casino equipment, more slot machines, better management, stuff like that, and optimize the game, make graphical improvements. So this looks really cool. It's never going to have co-op mode, but if you're looking for a very casual, very satisfying simulator game, and one that's very affordable, I think Casino Island Simulator might be right up your alley. Let's go ahead and take you through a day after I put about, 5 or 6 hours into this game today. Let's go ahead and just take you through after grinding about 5 or 6 hours in the casinos. So you start off here in your casino is where you're going to start off. You're going to start off with nobody working for you. So you're going to have to start off with no money. And so you're going to have to come around here as people come in, and you're going to have to basically sell them chips for their cash. So they're going to say, hey, I want $120 worth of chips. They're going to give you 120 bucks. You'll take it just like you do in the other simulator game. You'll click right on their money, and then you'll give them however many chips they give you money for. Be careful about trying to get too fast with it, because if you give them too many tips, like if they only give you 100 bucks and you click $100 twice and give them $200 in chips, they're going to take it and then run, and you're going to lose some money. So be careful with that. Same thing over here. When they go to cash out, they're going to stand here in line. You're going to have to go over here, and any chips that they've earned, or whatever in the casino, however many chips they're looking to cash out, you're going to have to take $42 in chips and give them $42 in cash right back. Again, the same thing. If they have 99 bucks, you don't feel like, giving them the $99 even. As long as you give them more than 99 bucks, you give them a $100 bill, they're going to take it and run. So just be kind of careful with that. And you're going to start off with just enough money, a really small casino. You're going to start off with just one little slot machine. That's all you can afford to buy. It's going to be, I believe, this machine right here, I believe. It's like 800 bucks. And you're going to start off with that one, and that's it. That's all you can afford. And you're going to have like one customer at a time coming in. And you're going to be doing both the selling chips and then selling the chips back for cash on both sides for a few days until you can afford to pay for, these cashiers that you're going to buy. You also have to level your casino up. I think you have to level it up to like level 3 to buy this guy, and maybe level 6 to buy her, or to hire her. She costs twice as much money, even though she's pretty much doing the same thing. My guess is it's because she's showing cleavage. I have no idea, guys. But yeah, she costs twice as much money as Richard here. So anyway, you're going to start off, and you're just going to keep grinding and getting better and better machines and putting them in your casino, expanding your casino with money. And pretty soon you're going to have a whole bunch of different slot machines, kind of like I have here. And the thing is, guys, is you're going to pay up to 5, 10, 12, 15 grand for some of these slot machines. And you're probably going to keep them because selling them back will only give you $200. These blackjack tables I've purchased over here, these are $5,000 for the 3-seaters and $20,000 for the 4-seaters. And you can expand that even bigger as you level up. But you see that even though I paid $20,000 for this blackjack table, I can only sell it back for $200. That's 1% of what I paid for it. There's no way in hell I'm going to sell this thing back for $200. No way. So, yeah, you're just going to have to keep growing. Let me show you your computer where you control everything is right over here. You're going to come over here to start your day. You're going to open your casino. And then here's all the stuff. Here's all the different slot machines you can buy. And you say they have a different level requirement, stuff like that. Right now, my casino level is level 21. And once you get to be like level 35, then you can buy these Vegas Knights machines, which have a capacity of 2 players on each one. And then you have a capacity of 4 players on a slot machine with the Quad Spin Deluxe. But I can't get that baby until I'm level 50. And then they're $40,000 a pop. But you can see they start getting, fancier and fancier, but cost more and more every time. The bars, I started off with this Lucky Clover bar, and then I think at level 15 or something like that, or 10, I don't remember, I was able to buy the fancier Jackpot Lounge. And then once I get to level 25, remember I'm only level 21 right now, I can spend $30,000 on this bad boy, and then I'll probably only get like $200 or $500 back if I sell that one. And then eventually at level 55, you can buy this High Roller's Haven, which looks really cool. $75,000. And then you can buy blackjack tables. You see I started off with this bad boy, I think when I was level 3 in the casino or something like that. And then you upgraded this one, which has a 3-seater. I have 2 of these out there right now. And then you earn the ability to buy a 4-seater for $20,000 a pop. Right now, I've just popped, I think this is level 20 or 21. So I could get the Atlantic City blackjack table, 5 capacity. And then eventually you can get this one, and then a VIP blackjack lounge. Requires 30,000, or requires, oh, it looks like I can get that now, but I need 75,000 to get that bad boy. Oh no, this is level 30. This just requires level 30. And, oh, this is for VIP members only. Okay. Then you can get roulette tables. I waited until I got to level 20 so I could buy this cooler looking one. I didn't really like the looks of either one of these, so I just saved my money. And I waited until I got to level 20 to buy this one I have. I only bought one of them. And then you can buy even fancier ones as you level up more. Poker. You can't get poker until your casino's level 35. You also have Baccarat, which level 60. And then Craps is level 80. So let's go ahead and show you. Oh, also real quick here, guys. I want to show you, you have management. This is kind of your growth, so you can expand your casino for more and more money each time to give you more and more space. And basically, this is the size of your casino. And then you can also hire, this is my 2 cashiers that I have. As I showed you, Richard and Amanda, this is how much you pay a day for each of these guys. I have 1 security guy right now. At level 20, you have the ability to get a 2nd security guy. You want to get the security guys because they kind of help you look for cheaters in your casino and run them out of the casino when they see them. Eventually, we can get a hostess here, or it looks like I already can get a hostess. Cool. So that might get more people in. $300 a day. Let's go ahead. Oh, I can't hire her until the end of the day. You can't hire people until the end of the day. And then we have another hostess, James. And then eventually you can buy this bad boy manager at level 40. It looks like he has a lot of leadership, problem solving, and profit management. You can hire him for $2,000 a day eventually. So there's a lot of cool stuff in this game, guys. Also, you can adjust all your rates. You can adjust your casino name, change it to whatever color you want. You can change the font size. You can change the spacing on it, which is really neat. You can't choose a font, but you can choose the color and all that good stuff on that. And then you just want to go ahead and save that. You can adjust the win rates. I've left mine all at default, whatever the recommended is. I haven't played with these at all. You can adjust the... I waited until I had quite a bit of money, I think $25,000 for this particular music here. But then once you buy it, you can adjust the volume level to whatever you want, really low or a little bit higher, and it shows the default right here. So for a game that just came out in early access, there's a lot to this game and a lot of grinding if you like this kind of thing. Also, I really love the lighting here. So you can adjust, like if you want it really dark in your casino, you can come all the way down here like this and kind of have those machines glowing in the dark if you would. You can adjust the hue on this however you want your lighting. I really, really like this. Well, let's go ahead and come back up here. And then let's go ahead and come out. I really like the city too. And out here you kind of have the ocean, you have the mountains, you have the stars up in the sky all twinkling, which is really nice. You can come by the water and hear the water crashing up on the, I guess, the stone wall here. You have boats and ships that actually move in the water. You'll see them moving as well. And, yeah, it's pretty neat. You have a couple of dogs running around. You have a bar over here that is always pretty packed. Even during the daytime, they have a lot of people. But later at night, it really gets packed. And you can kind of come over here and see all these people dancing wildly. It's kind of fun. You can buy a beer. So you buy a beer. They'll give you a beer for $5. And you can even drink it and get drunk and your vision will turn blurrier. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I just thought this part right here was pretty cool when I saw it. You even see two gals here, like, making out, holding each other tight. Yeah, this gal over here looks like she's in a bra and panties. What the hell? For fuck's sake, right? What are you doing in a bra and panties? That doesn't look like a swimsuit. That looks like a bra and panties, totally. I'm just saying. Yeah, that definitely looks like a bra and panties, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a woman, right? These two look like they're kind of squabbling. What are you doing hitting on that girl? I thought we were together. This gal's up on the pool table dancing and getting her groove on. Yeah, I just thought this was kind of fun over here, this little club over here. You can even, like I said, you can even come buy a beer and get drunk. And you just drop your beer bottle. You can't pick it up or anything like that either. Once you drink the whole beer, yeah, so you're gonna get fuzzy eyes for a while, or for a minute or two anyway. So you make a lot of money while you're, you know, especially when you got this many machines, you're gonna be pulling in some pretty good dough. And the idea, but everything just keeps costing more and more money too. Like you saw, I think these this level of roulette table is like, what was it, 35,000 or something? I don't even remember. But then you have higher level of that have more and more people attached to it. So it has a few little bugs. Like right now it says close. It says it's 3 a.m. But then you have your thing over there on the right that says, hey, it's midnight. So they need to fix that. A lot of times these people that are, you know, coming in and buying alcohol from you for like anywhere from $20 to $50 a pop, they will stand around here and drink. And sometimes they'll kind of, especially when your casino's smaller, they'll kind of walk into the walls and you won't even see them because they'll be like 90% in the walls. It's kind of funny. Once you expand your casino and make it bigger, they really don't do that so much. But once you start closing at like 3 a.m. when it says it's midnight, the people will gradually start leaving. It's usually these people drinking, though, that will be the last to go. And I wish the developers would come out and make it so you can just left click or right click on them or hit the F key or something. Like when your cursor's right on one of these guys and tell them to leave. You know, because sometimes they'll stick around for 3 or 4 minutes after your casino's closed. They'll just be walking around drinking here or even buying drinks after you're already closed. Like this guy just bought a drink. So he'll stand around drinking for like 2 or 3 minutes before he finally leaves. I kind of wish we could just kind of kick him out right after we're closed. That would be a nice change by the developers, I think. Another thing I wish the developers would change is like a $20,000 blackjack table. We should be able to sell it for at least like a fourth what we paid for it. So I feel like being able to sell it for like $5,000 would be, you know, the least amount we should be able to sell it for. To only get 1% of what we bought it for is really, it's brutal, if you ask me. I think we should get at least 25% of what we paid for it back, or 20%. But 1%, that's just too harsh, too unforgiving. You can buy a couch and people will actually sit on it. I like the variety of different customers. There's probably 50, 60 different customers that all look a little bit different. So I do like that. I like the variety of different, blackjack machines and different blackjack tables at different levels, different roulette tables at different, different bars that you can buy. You can also customize the floor and the walls. There's a whole bunch of different varieties that have different costs to them, and you can kind of play with those. There's different songs you can buy. Like, this is the only one I've bought, and it's fine. But I love that you can adjust the volume on it. I love that you can adjust the lighting out here. Guys, like I say, this game is less than $9. It's 15% off its first week. But even at regular price, it's $9. And I've already got like 6 hours in this game the first day. So I think this game is a phenomenal value at the $9 price tag, especially if you're looking for a very casual simulator game that maybe doesn't start feeling like it's turning into real life work like some of the store simulators. Supermarket simulator and grocery store simulator were both the same way for me. And they're a lot of fun, especially grocery store simulator, which is my recommendation of the two, because you can play co-op and it's less expensive. It's $9 instead of 13 or 14 like a supermarket simulator. I recommend grocery store simulator. It's fun, but after a while, man, it really does start to feel like work, especially if you're playing for like 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, it starts to kind of. But this one here is just super casual, so you can be kicking back, after a long day of work, and I think you're going to have a blast. Maybe this one will be boring for some people that love the stress, I guess, and the challenge of having to stock a million different products in a store. But this one, you don't really have to do that. You can just hire these people, buy the machines, place the machines wherever you want, and kick back and just chill. Sometimes I walk around and look for players playing the slot machines and just kind of help them see if they're cheating. If they're cheating, it'll say cheating over their head, and you just get close to them. You don't have to click on them or anything. You just get close to them, and they'll run off screaming and run out of the casino. And at least you get them out of your casino. You can't do anything to them. You can't smack them or anything like that. I think that's something the developers say they're going to add. But guys, yeah, I really like this game. I really, really do. And because I think this is such a phenomenal value, if you like simulator games, guys, I'm going to give this one a Zaxtors any gold. I like it. I like the city. You can kind of run along the whole city. You got a couple of dogs that'll even come sometimes halfway in your casino, and stuff like that. You have a bum. You can buy him, give him money and buy him lunch or whatever. But you can also kind of walk around here and explore the city. You'll see people walking around like, la la la, she thinks she's got something hot. Look at that. You can kind of walk around, explore the city, say hi to people, whatever you want to do. Come over and see this pink waterfall. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then there's like cars driving around and stuff like that, as you see. Yeah, it's just a very cool game. I think it's well worth the price tag. So good job to the developers. Like I say, there's a few minor bugs, but they don't really impact the gameplay at all. And I like it, guys. So be sure you comment down below and let me know if this video has inspired you to go out and buy this game, Casino Island Simulator. And let me know if this video has, like I said, inspired you to either look at this or buy it. I'd love to know. Put that down in the comments below. This has been Zaxtor99 with yet another Zaxtors Any Gold. Far less common than my miss videos, for sure. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. This has been Zaxtor99. Take care.